offenses that are sort of holds for us. We talked about the offenses that are kind of buys, the offenses that are kind of sells. These are offenses that we think are going to be really good, but also they were really good last year, so you don't really get to buy at a discount.
All right. Welcome back to the desk.
These are offenses that we think are going to be really good, but also they were really good last year, so you don't really get to buy at a discount. Sort of like a hold.
LA Rams.
Easy one. Top offense last year.
Top offense last year. Stafford could get hurt and the whole thing falls off a cliff, or they could just keep freaking rolling. I mean, they got one more year.
Yeah.
So LA Rams, that's going to be a hard buy this year.
I like all their guys at price.
Yeah.
Puka, Devontae, Kyron, Stafford, where they're all going, I'm good with it.
Yep.
For me, I'm going to go with the Bears. The Caleb Williams looked bad in year one, and it was up in the air whether he was going to be a bust or whether the coaching staff just totally let him down. And he looked pretty good in year two. Coming into year three, which is really going to be his year two with Ben Johnson.
Yep.
I could see that level continuing to rise. I could see, this team facing a harder strength of schedule and maybe taking a small step back, but they've got a lot of weapons for him to use, running backs, receivers, good offensive line. So I like the Bears offenses continuing to be sort of a top 10 offense quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree with that. The Bills, that's
it's hard to go against Josh Allen, right?
Right. They've got a new OC, but
yep,
I still see him being a top 6, 7. Right? Like they've been a top offense. They're going to continue to be a top offense. Allen's been durable. They've added receivers. I mean, I don't see you being able to go buy a Buffalo Bill at a great price.
Yeah, you can't buy him cheap. James Cook, Josh Allen, even DJ Moore have all sort of hit.
Yeah. So
yeah, hit a price ceiling. I think for me, the 49ers are another one. They're consistently good offense with Shanahan. You did have Purdy with some injury trouble last year, so that could be positive regression. But then there's other ways I could see some negatives.
Like their entire receiver room leaving.
Their entire receiver room gone. George Kittle's injured. Christian McCaffrey was amazing, and I own him in some leagues. I'm not selling him if it's a contender. But he also is one of those guys that doesn't tend to do it back to back.
He's older.
He is. He's 30. So, if the wheels fall off, you'll lose a lot of value there. But how many guys give you 24 point per game upside in the 6th round of startups, right?
Nobody.
It's him.
Yeah. And I'd round that out. I'd round this kind of thing out with the Dallas Cowboys, who seem to have years like a damn EKG. Like, it's either really good MVP caliber offensive performance or like guys get hurt and it's not.
Yeah.
But golly, they have like everybody coming back. I mean, they signed Javonte, they franchise tag pick. They've got CD, they've got Dak, they've got Ferguson. It's literally the same group as last year.
It's the same group. Yep. And they were a top 3 offense last year.
They rocked. So
those guys at price, totally fine with me.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cool. Well, I think we're going to wrap it there. Keep this one as tight as we can. And we'll definitely come back and do that receiver video coming up soon. One thing, guys, if you've made it this far, we've never asked anybody to like, comment on a video before, but do it for the algorithm, get the channel going. The first 5 people that we get that comment on a video, we're going to find some way to send you a Google form and do a roster review show at some point.
Yes.
I think that would be a really, really fun way to get back to you guys. So really appreciate it. And from the desk. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.